What's the deal, YouTube? You already know it's your boy Swift, and we back at y'all with another one. I'm sorry for the brief intermission. I did miss my post last week, but I did have a lot going on. I was pretty much trying to figure out where I was going to be working going forward because I got a call from somebody in the office saying that they no longer need my help out here in Colorado for this account. But when I got in contact with my actual account manager, he let me know that that account that I was hired for has been reducing freight. So they really don't got enough work to keep me busy. So from there, he gave me a few options saying that I could either ask to stay on this Kroger account permanently. I can go out to an account in Virginia, the Harbor Freight account, and help them out. Or either I can go home for a few weeks until he figures out an account for me that's closer to home. But as far as the cents per mile and my comfortability, the option that I went with was to stay on this account. So that's what I did. But all last week, they had me pretty much moving trucks from Salt Lake City to out here because we've been swapping out all of our freight for trucks that got the auto chains. So that's pretty much what I was doing, and I really didn't feel the need to record it. But right now, we bounced back, and we got our first load in our brand new Freightliner. This load is a total of 507 miles. I got 2 different stops. The first one is in Junction, Colorado, and then the second stop is in Fruita. I believe we've been to both of these stores already, but only time will tell once we get closer. But either way, I'm gonna record it and take y'all on this journey. But right now I'm at this Love's getting fuel, but from here we're gonna head straight to the DC to pick up that loaded trailer. Then we're gonna get on the road. Before we head out, let me give y'all the official tour how I got this Freightliner set up. It took a few days, but I finally got everything in place. I got my good cushion steering wheel cover for them long trips. You gotta stay comfortable. Also, I got my good neck rest so I can lay my head back and chill while we're on them long trips. You know, everything is convenient. Those 2 things came with the truck, but I got my phone mount mounted up. And then I also got this other mount for when I'm getting my road footage. And then I got my little GPS. Also got my little stress reliever that they gave us a couple weeks ago for Driver Appreciation Week. I just keep the shades up there. And moving on, you already know we keep the bike on the front seat. It fits way better in this truck than it did in the Peterbilt. I'm not gonna lie. It's way more spacious in here. But I still miss my Pete anyway. But moving along, I don't really got too much stuff up here yet. Just some extra towels. My little backpack when I go out riding my bike. Keep a pair of shoes up there for when I'm dressing up. Over here, we got the cleaning supplies. Up there, I keep my shower bag. Inside here, we got a bunch of snacks and stuff. Then down here, I got my power supply for my Xbox and for my TV. Keep it nice and charged up. It's been working out pretty well so far. Because you already know I don't got a power inverter, so I had this from my old Swift truck, so I just brought that back out here last time I went home. But it's been working pretty good for what I need it for. And besides that, I got my little electric cooler set up as a refrigerator because, again, I don't have a inverter. But in here, I got some sandwich stuff. I got my good vegetable juice, and I got my good fruit juice. Keep a water or 2 in there, and I got some chicken wings. That's gonna be my dinner later on. And then down here, I keep my sweaters and jackets and my shorts and my pants and this. I keep my top bunk up just as, you know, extra head space. I don't like the bunk sitting on top of my head since I've been in that Peterbilt. But, you know, just got the bath towel hanging. I got this out because I've been taking a lot of flights to Salt Lake City, bringing back new trucks lately. Little extra backpack. But, oh yeah, I got the TV. We upgraded from the 32 and we got the 40-inch. Got that big boy. I couldn't get the 43-inch because I do have the APU on the back. And this is the vent for it. So it kind of sticks out right there. But yeah, we got the 40-inch though. It barely fit in there, but we made it work. Got the bed nice and made up and everything. And then over here is where I keep my shirts at. And then inside here, I brought another makeshift dresser container, whatever you want to call it. But in this drawer, I got the waters. This drawer, I got the socks. This drawer, I got my boxers. This drawer, I got a bunch of hygiene stuff. Then up here, I got some condiments and stuff like that. And then down here is where I keep my extra juice and any other little extra stuff I got laying around. But yeah, besides that, I'm pretty comfortable in this truck now. I do miss my Pete, but this setup ain't too bad. I'm making it into a home. But yeah, right now, as y'all see, we still at the Loves. But we about to do this pre-trip inspection, and then we're gonna head to pick up the loaded trailer, and then from there we headed to Grand Junction and Fruita. All right, y'all, so we made it to the DC. I found my trailer. It looked like a brand new trailer too. We got a brand new truck, brand new trailer. We in the game today. Sorry about the noise, but we're just about to run this trailer pre-trip real quick. My temperature is where it's supposed to be for perishable. I gotta raise my landing gear. I'm fighting with that. My fuel is over half a tank, so we good there. My lights is working. None of my wires or lines are hanging to the ground. I do gotta release these tandems because I gotta slide them up a little bit. I don't like riding all the way to the back. Check these tires. Look how white the rims is. It's a brand new trailer. It's crazy. Damn, as I said, it's a brand new trailer. Somebody messed it up already. But long as it wasn't me. I'm gonna have to document that on my tablet though. But we got our seal locked in. Our lights is working. I don't see no damage besides that bent bumper. Check these tires. It's looking good. My skirt is good. Everything is good on this side. I already did my pre-trip on my tractor, so we good there. But yeah, besides this right here, the trailer's pretty much good to go. So I'm gonna go document that on my tablet. And then we're gonna head out of here. Now I'm headed to the front to scale my load before we head out. At this point, I did have my tandems on the 10th hole, but once I got on the scale, I seen I was over by almost 2,000 pounds. So I slid it back to the 6th hole, and then from there, we was good to go. I don't know why the numbers don't show up on my camera, but whatever. All right, so I finally got my trailer hooked up and everything, got it scaled out. As far as the details on this load, it's a total of 36,394 pounds, 1,547 pieces. And our first stop is 254 miles from here. And then from there, our second stop is only 14 miles from that. So we might be able to make it back tonight. If not, we'll get somewhere close to it. It's going to be close, though. It depends on how traffic is and everything. But this trailer is pretty heavy. So once we get into the Rockies, it's going to be a slow ride. But we'll see how it goes. But without further ado, let's get on the road, finally. All right, y'all, so we made it to our first stop. This store is getting a total of 9 pallets, and then the whole rest of the truck is for my second stop. And I'm hoping when I get there that they would rather just me do a drop and hook and pick up another trailer instead of waiting for that to get unloaded, so that I can speed up my process on heading back to Denver. But if not, it won't be a huge deal. That's just what I'm hoping for. But right now I'm sitting over there on the side because we got a whole nother truck parked right here getting unloaded. And then we got this other empty trailer that they probably filling up with trash. And then this third spot is a dumpster. So Pretty much I'm waiting for this truck to get unloaded. And then we're gonna get some footage of me docking this bad boy. Hopefully it's a quick process once we start getting unloaded. We can get on to the next stop. But for right now, we wait. So the first time I was at this store, I ended up making this back end way harder than it had to be. I pretty much did a 45 to get in there because I wasn't sure if my truck could fit underneath the canopy of the gas station. But when the driver that was there before me came out, we was talking and he let me know that he pretty much pulls up right beside the pumps and makes it a straight back. So I tried that this time and it was way easier. But like I said, I didn't know if my truck could fit under the canopy the first time, and I don't want to take no chances. All right, we finally got unloaded. Now my next store is 13.5 miles away according to my GPS. So this should be a nice short little trip. Now I'll let you know what happens when we get to the next store. So we made it to the last store. Like I said earlier, I'm hoping that they just want me to drop my trailer and then pick up this trailer. If it's empty or just full of trash, that's probably what's gonna happen. But if it's still loaded with supplies, then I'm gonna have to wait for this trailer to get unloaded. But I'm gonna update y'all in a minute on that. We'll keep our fingers crossed though. And I know y'all seen that Love's when I was coming around getting on the freeway a couple minutes ago. You already know that's my first option for the night as far as sleeping. But if not, they do got a TA right across the street too. But I'm banking on that Love's. All right, so I just got inside and unfortunately that trailer I was talking about is still full of dry goods. So I'm gonna have to wait for them to unload my trailer. But it's still all good though. I already figured out where I'm parking at for the night. So I ain't worried about it. This is what my trailer's looking like. This is what they got left for this store. Pretty much the whole truck. So it's looking like an hour and a half, maybe an hour worth of work. Almost done, maybe one more pallet. Right now the time is 8:46. Honestly, y'all know I'm a big back. I'm trying to make it to Carl's Jr. at that Love's before they close at 10, but I don't know. All right, y'all, it's 8:52. I'm done getting unloaded. Now I just gotta turn this reefer off. And now we about to head to this Love's. It says it's about 15 miles away, but I don't know. We're gonna put the pedal to the metal safely so I can make it to this Carl's Jr. I need that. So I made it to the Love's and I made it to Carl's Jr. before they closed. But yeah, when I got here, I'm not gonna lie, it was a struggle for me to get this truck in this parking spot. I don't know what happened. Your boy done lost some skills when it comes to parking. Usually, by the time when I get to the truck stop, I don't got no trailer. So the last 2-3 months, yeah, we going on 3 months. The last 3 months, I haven't been getting no parking in. Like, it's a difference between parking in between two trucks at a small truck stop and parking at those docks. I'm not saying it's super easy to park at the docks. Some of them is easy, some of them is harder than others, but yeah, for some reason, I don't know, your boy was struggling getting that truck in there. It could be because I'm tired, because I already know I got the skills, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I struggled getting in that parking spot. I didn't hit nothing, but it took me way longer than it used to when I was at Swift, parking at truck stops every night, just whipping that thing right on in there. But yeah, that was a humbling moment for sure, because yeah, that took way longer than it should have. Plus, I got my tandem slid all the way to the front, so I got all that back hang on the trailer, so that made it even harder. But either way, I gotta do better. That was just embarrassing. But anyways, besides that, I'm super tired, and I only got a little bit over 4 hours left on my 14-hour clock, and that's definitely not enough time for me to make it back into Denver. So I'm about to start my 10-hour rest, and then around 7:30 in the morning, I'll be able to get back on the road. But yeah, for right now, we finna call it a night. I don't even think I'm finna get on that Madden. Your boy's about to eat, probably watch some YouTube and go to sleep. But I'm gonna get back at y'all in the morning when it's time to get back on the road. YouTube, top of the morning, what's the deal? So look, I just finished getting myself ready for the day. I got that good sweet tea and lemonade mixture. And I got me some fresh pressed green juice. That's my new routine. I drink one of these a day at least. But yeah, right now, I'm about to go knock out this pre-trip inspection. And then from there, we're gonna get on the road. My GPS is saying we got 258 miles to go. And to me, that sounds like about 5 or 6 hours, depending on how traffic looking. But yeah, we're about to get to it. Let's go. Look at this nonsense, y'all. It's really getting ugly out here quick. Well, I mean, it's a nice sight and everything, but this is the first time this year I actually seen snow reach the ground. And for me, that just means I'm gonna have to be chaining up soon. And it's gonna be a whole new driving experience, way more dangerous. But overall, we're gonna get it done. Just gotta keep it nice and slow, you know, stay safe. But as far as this video, I'm done with the load. We're gonna wrap it up here. But if you made it this far, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave some comments, keep that engagement up. You already know it's your boy Swift. I'm gonna get back to y'all on the next one. Gone.